Terrell Owens having a bit of a breakdown after the Cowboys loss yesterday.
You guys can point the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation. And if you do that, it's really unfair. It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback. If you guys do that, man, it's unfair. We lost as a team. We lost as a team, man.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
I'm disgusted.
Wow.
There's no crying in football.
You really shouldn't just
How about them Cowboys?
keep that to yourself.
Ricky
about them
Schroeder
Cowboys?
didn't look up to champ. Yeah, this sister looks up to stupid Romo.
It's a champ.
He's my quarterback.
Shut up. It
That was just weird.
was awful. It was awful.
I don't think T.O. is right in the head anyways.
No, that was
And he's
just
mad.
weird.
Got all
Impressive.
sorts of stuff going on.
It's
in
that
head.
same Dennis Rodman thing. Every 5 minutes you're crying about something you shouldn't be. All the damage you cause, you're doing sit-ups in parking lots, destroying people's lives, and you're crying over this idiot and Jessica Simpson. And just with big, weird, dark glasses. And it's, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know,
had
it
those
just,
big dark glasses on. He was
like if you
probably
watch
all
somebody,
puffy-eyed because he's been crying all
If
night.
you watch somebody, like, do an interview and you go, okay, you read it and you go, I can pinpoint where he was going to cry. It wouldn't have been there. Like, it just seemed like it's just a strange place to cry.
Does he have rage issues?
T.O.?
Yeah.
Nah, he's a different kind of guy. He goes into some weird, defensive, he's like a girl. He's like a weird, like he goes into temper tantrums, which that's what a girl would do.
Maybe he's manic depressive, like Jimmy was saying.
Something's wrong with him.
Maybe, yeah.
Got a little Britney in him.
Because I cry at weird times, too. That's what I'm saying. Really bizarre.
When do you cry?
Oh, constantly. Weird times.
Extreme home makeover.
Never.
Sunday nights.
No, only if I only cry if they actually get what they want, because I'm disappointed. I want them to make the house worse.
Dude,
Put roaches in it.
I can't watch Extreme Home Makeover anymore. They had
You
one.
cry?
That's
You
crazy.
get a little teary-eyed, bro.
I don't know about that.
Look at me trying to convince you asses. Let's go to Joe in Kansas. Joe?
Yes, I learned today that there is no crying in football, so hand Tio a tissue.
All right, thank you, Joe.
Way to follow it up and finish.
Oh, God.
TEESHU.
Let's go to Tom on
A tissue. God damn.
Jimmy's Cowboys lost to the Giants yesterday. I don't know how you lose to the Giants in that game.
Well,
but
me and Baby Doll have been talking about it on the breaks. Me and Patrice, I'm sick to my stomach over every aspect of this team right now. The horrible coaching, but the team was not ready to play. The fruity tackling. That defense should be lined up and executed. They should be shot dead for not tackling.
DeMarcus Ware.
Racky soccer team.
He did his job.
They weren't tackling. They were pushing each other. They were like flag football. Faggots tackle each other.
I don't know, Norton. There's a lot of things with that stupid Dallas Cowboy team. Man.
Yes, they have a great
wide
quarterback.
receiver.
Great quarterback. Oh, Terrell Owens is fantastic.
I think Romo's really good.
Yes, he is in the regular season, like Alex Rodriguez. Amazing. But come crunch time,
But he's only been in one crunch time thing in his life.
I know. Second time. Well, last year.
That fumble, it was 2 inches from him being a hero.
No, exactly. He's a ghost, like in the Peanuts cartoon. She yanked the football away and stupid kicked it in midair.
following your logic, Eli hasn't been in a lot of big games either.
Yeah, he's not a big.
And all you have to do is get to him, and he panics, and they couldn't get to him yesterday. They gave him a lot of time in the pocket.
I'm not blaming Romo for the whole thing. Believe me, the drop passes, I wanted to sever hands for the way they were dropping passes, and it was just, he won't throw the ball away. Like he's running backwards instead of throwing it away.
But he only got
third and 30.
got sacked one. I think give Giants a little credit.
For what? For running like in the opening drive on a penalty, and then the guy he makes a catch and they elbow him and go, all right, we want to fall down, and he goes no, and he runs in for a touchdown. Or how about that faggoty prevent defense they play at the end of the first half? That defense
that's the
loses
defense,
every time.
That's the defense you play with 48 seconds when you're on the opponent's one or
but
whatever
it's
they started.
You blitz. Knock them down.
You don't blitz when there's 48 seconds and you're on the 20. They started at the 20.
I know.
And you don't you prevent.
And they prevented nothing.
And they prevented nothing.
They prevented happiness in Dallas.
They Cowboy had it.
Yeah,
There was a Cowboy hat defense. It was
Cowboy hat people.
hindsight 2020. There's no way they should have. And that 15-yard face mask, man.
When anytime I see my team ahead and I see that 3-man rush and the quarterback is lounging, just looking for options, I get sick because it always works out badly.
But 48 seconds when they're on the 20, you do that. You give them 15 yards here, 10 yards there.
Not 40, and not especially when you're not tackling. They weren't tackling. They were not tackling. The special teams should also be put on a bus and driven into a river and just drowned like rats.
All hail the Patriots, I must say.
Boo.
All hail the Patriots.
By the way, the New York Post front page, Giants stunner, and then it says Jess jinx. A lot of people blaming Jessica Simpson on the Cowboys' loss. They made a whole big deal about it in the last week or so.
She tackles better than most of them do.
Well,
I don't get that, man.
The New York Post, which is supposed to be a newspaper, they're doing morning zoo bits.
That's exactly what this is.
Morning zoos do this type of thing.
Front page.
Right.
It's the entire front page of a New York City newspaper, and it's dedicated to one of their wacky stunts.
The front page is a Jessica Simpson look-alike that they sent to the game down there in Dallas.
Very homely one.
Yeah,
to be quite honest.
Awful.
That's the worst looking.
She looks like Jessica Simpson if Jessica Simpson was like stung by a bee in the face.
She looks like one of the Simpsons.
If she turns her face just right, she almost looks like Jessica Simpson. But
she's got the Swayze disorder.
Yeah.
We call it Patrick Swayze's brother.
It looks like Jessica Simpson's retarded sister.
Yeah. It's Patrick Swayze. And then you ever see Patrick Swayze's brother?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a retarded Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
That's what she looks like.
Anyway,
retarded Jessica Simpson.
So they put her in a cute pink Tony Romo jersey, and she had really good seats. I don't know how you get. She had like the third row, and there's a picture in the Post of Romo. Within eyesight of this Jessica Simpson lookalike.
Yeah, but I think he would look and just go, eh.
He would never know.
There's a slob trying to look like my girl.
Well, everybody around this lookalike was taking pictures and stuff. In the stands, they knew what was going on.
Yeah.
That someone was pulling some kind of stunt. Turns out it's a newspaper, not a morning zoo show. So, what do you think?
I think that the defensive coordinator should be shot. I think that the special teams should be shot. That's what I think.
Wow.
There's no way a pro athlete was distracted by it. And his trip to Mexico, if this what kills me. If this was his wife, what difference if he went to Mexico with his wife?
They would not be saying a word about it.
This is news.
You're right.
Because the news made it news. Like somebody made it news. He went to Mexico with a chick.
Because if it was his wife, you would assume he'd be down there. They'd sit on the beach, relax. She'd rag him a little bit. Perhaps he'd leave, go somewhere else, hang out. But it's Jessica Simpson, so all they're picturing is 24 hours of him having sex and losing every bit of muscle tone from his legs and abdomen.
Which is just exactly what happened,
you get old,
kidding?
You get old shaky legs if you do that. That's why boxers don't have sex when they're training. Because
I heard it takes months to recover from a good one.
I don't know about months, but I do know that if you have sex, your legs are not going to be what they could be if you didn't have sex.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
That's the way it is.
There's no way him hanging out with that Jessica Simpson.
I don't know, man.
His team
wasn't his fault.